I know that I'm late to this party, but let's get into it. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course, celebrating others. So, a lot of people have done this video. I probably should have done it at the close of last year, but I didn't. So, look, I will sit down now and quickly rattle through my most used bags of 2024. Now, these are not most used bags in a particular category. These are just genuinely, what did I pick up the most throughout that period of time? And do you know, when I pulled them out and thought about it, they weren't necessarily the ones I was expecting. But great pieces nonetheless. So let's kick things off. It's a bag that I cannot find for the moment. I will have put it away after my bag collection video, and it is my Longchamp travel bag, the London travel bag, and it's very, very lovely. I love that bag. I love the green, I love the teacup, I love the whimsy of it, but it's super practical, super durable, easy to use, and even when traveling it still feels like a personality piece. It still feels like something you can work in with an outfit. You know, I don't think that travel pieces need to be exempt from style and integrating into an outfit, so that's been a really good one for me. And when it's not in use sort of as a travel piece, when I've been doing weekends, going and seeing people, etc., I have been just using it to store other bags. So it's always in use in some capacity, but I've done quite a lot of short trips, weekends away, those types of things this year, and it's made its mark in those. Next up, one that I bought in April of this year, and it is my orange Mulberry Bayswater. So this is bright orange with a silver hardware. This is a beautiful, beautiful bag. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy to have it. I wasn't sure about the orange, but it works really well for me. The interior is also orange. I just think this is a great pop of colour for an outfit, and orange isn't a colour that I would normally gravitate towards, so having it in a bag works really nicely for me. I wouldn't probably have this in a clothing item or a shoe, so having this is great. Also, whilst I'm holding up a Bayswater, Designer Exchange have just dropped on their website 4 absolutely glorious Bayswaters. I put something out on my Instagram saying please buy them so I don't have to, because I have no willpower and I'm determined to be good this year, and they're a really bad start because I want all of them. So can someone please go and buy them and let me know how much you love them, because they are absolutely stunning. But this is great. It's in a pebbled leather. It's a heritage Bayswater. It's an absolutely beautiful style. Mira McCarthy collaboration, scarf from Mulberry. Really like this piece. It's a good one. Then let's go here. These aren't in any particular order or chronological order or anything like that. This I bought in May, and this is my Gucci Supreme Padlock tote. I use this a lot. This I have used for work, I've used for day. I haven't used it for evening just because I don't think that the tote style lends itself, but this is more formal, I would say, than quite a lot of tote styles with the leather trim and the chain hardware. I have seen people use, for example, a Chanel GST in the evening, and it can look really nice. Appreciate that's a full leather bag. I appreciate it's not a monogram canvas, but I think there are ways of making these chain totes look that bit more formal. This is a beautiful bag. The capacity is great. I'm really happy to have this. It's got a lovely sort of suede interior. You can still buy this bag just in a different color combination. It's a good piece, I must say. And of course, it's worth saying you can still buy the Bayswater in multiple variations, not in the orange, but in multiple variations. Whilst I am talking totes, I have used this essential tote so much, and in the times that I possibly would have previously grabbed the Rousseau, which I've used a bit, but not a huge amount this year, I have been grabbing this. It has just been a really good bag for me. I appreciate the structure of it. I appreciate the capacity. I like the look of it. It feels very sturdy. It feels very well made. I like this coral colour. It's very nice. This is a very, very nice bag. I recommend this bag. It is still available in a different colour combination in the collection. Definitely worth looking at. I have an organiser in mine, and I have an organiser that is just from Amazon, and it works really, really well. Sort of beautifully wings into the bag. It's a really, really, really nice bag. You can also tuck this in if you want to. I personally don't like it like this, but you can. So if you're someone who appreciates more of a bucket bag style, you can always, you know, popper it in, and then it feels a little bit more like a bucket bag. That's not my favorite, you know, look for this particular bag, but hey, it's got some versatility to it. So there's some options there. There's some options there. So that's another piece. An absolute faithful on this channel. The black Bayswater. When I'm ever unsure of the bag that I want to grab, this is just one that I gravitate towards. Possibly because it's just so easy to style, easy to use. I actually want to change out the scarf on this one. I don't know that this scarf is doing this bag many favours. I think I could do better. So I want to change out the scarf. But I just think this is such a good bag. So practical, so easy to use, so stylish. I mean, the Bayswater in years gone by was an it bag, and there was a reason for that. I saw a TikTok the other day about someone bringing back the Bayswater, the former it bag of the Bayswater, and I was thinking, hang on, I've been wearing Bayswaters for years. You know, over the past kind of 4 or 5 years, I wear a Bayswater all the time. And I've just been absolutely loving this piece. Yeah, it's a great one. I bought it on Designer Exchange 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. And it's always been in my top sort of rankings. Sort of this interior is black. It's really, really lovely. I don't worry about it. Hassle-free, great piece. This is probably the first year that a Les Pliages won't feature. I know that I featured that Longchamp travel bag, which is technically, I think, part of the Les Pliages collection. But it's the first time a medium top handle won't feature. But another one that absolutely features and features every single time is this particular bag. And this is the Aspinal of London tote in the Tea Rose Pebble. I have it in Chatkill Blue as well. I've used that a couple of times, but I've used the Tea Rose Pebble so much more. This is a fantastic bag. I love. Do you think I love it? The London tote style. It's so practical, so elegant. It's so beautiful. It's so capacious. It wears so well. It's a great price point. Aspinal's a great brand. Need I say more? White, clean interior, great compartmentalization. Super bag. It's got feet. It just has everything that you could possibly want in a bag. I just think this is super. And how many times did I say I just think in that sentence? Many. This is super. I just think it's super. Love it. Do yourself a favour, if you're looking for this style of bag, if you're looking for a phenomenal work bag, if you're looking for a phenomenal big, tote-ish, top handle-ish style bag, do yourself a favour, go to Aspinal. Next up, this was a surprise to me, but only because at every opportunity, I really shoehorned this in. I use this a lot. This is probably on par with something maybe like my antique pink Bayswater or the Rousseau tote in terms of numbers. But just because it's a clutch and how infrequently you would think you get the opportunity to use a clutch, every opportunity I got, I took this. Even if I was just going out shopping and I knew that I only needed to take my phone, my keys, my wallet, all of the car keys, you know, if I knew that I needed to do that and I was maybe just going to be carrying shopping bags, I'm talking like clothes shopping and stuff, not food shopping. I would just take this and I would just whack this under, and then I would carry the bags if I bought anything. But if I was simply going for a mooch, this was great. Under the arm or just in your hand, and away you go. So this Prada Saffiano clutch, love it. Beautiful bag. And rounding us out, a late entrant into the collection, but one that made such a splash and that I just adore. Oh, this yellow Prada Saffiano leather tote bag. This is so good. This is so, so good. There was a purple one that I saw, was it on Dress Cheshire, that I wish I'd bought, but I thought, oh, I've only just bought this, you know, will it live up to the hype? Yes, yes, and I would probably use that purple as well, because the colour I don't have purple in my collection, and the style works really well, and the colour would work really well, but this is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. It's great as a top handle. I will use it to throw it on my shoulder. I've used it for work. I've used it for day. I've used it for evening. I took it to the Longchamp Christmas party. I've taken this basically anywhere and everywhere I possibly can. I just think it's an absolutely stunning bag. Great piece. I was talking about maybe getting it refurbed, but now that I've thrown the scarf on it and the fact that I'm just using it and loving it, I've put a couple of marks on it since I bought it. And because I'm not that fussed about getting it refurbed now, that doesn't matter. That's all just part of the character of it. And it looks lovely. And in fairness, you all know when I bought this because of course I unboxed it. But to someone sort of out, you know, in the non-social media realm who I just happened to see on the street, for all they know, I bought this 10 years ago and it's me that's put all the wear on it. They don't need to know the fact that I bought it, you know, 4 or 5 months ago and it was a little bit worn out. As far as they're concerned, I could have bought it brand new from a store, you know, trotted out with my Prada bag. They don't need to know I bought it pre-loved. So yeah, I think this is a great piece. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Would I buy another? Yes. Do I wish that it was slightly bigger? Yes, that's its only drawback for me. If this was a couple of centimeters wider, so maybe a 37, 38 centimeter bag instead of a 34 centimeter bag, it would be absolute perfection. But for what I need it for, it's a super bag. Love the color. Sunshine in a bag. Great. So there we have it, everyone. Those are my most used bags. Any that surprised you? There weren't any that really surprised me when I started to think about it. Possibly the only one that I didn't feel like I used that much was this one. But then when I started to sit down and think about it, I thought every opportunity where I just grabbed a bag on the go, or someone said, do you want to go here? And it was short notice, this was what I picked up. So I did use this a significant amount. I just didn't really document that I'd used it a lot. But outside of that, not really. Surprised I didn't use the Rousseau tote more, but I used it a fair amount. Others just got a run of use because I used them for holiday or I used them for 1 week. But outside of that, I didn't really pick them up. But no, I think all round that was a good rounded, this is what I used. Let me know what you think. What were your most used bags? Thank you so much as always for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.